How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Black Appeal, the Apple Guy. Thanks for stopping by. And today I'm going to be doing a comparison between two of my action cameras. My newest one, which is the Insta360, and my previous, which is my GoPro Hero 9. Now, if you stayed till the end of the video, I did do a kind of a comparison in terms of just the video quality. I had them suction mounted to my car, as I've done with numerous other videos that I did with I was doing comparisons between GoPros. So if you stay tuned to the end of that, then you'll be able to see that as well. Now, in this test, I'm just going to be doing a kind of a short vlog between the two. I'm going to have them both unedited, and I will have them both in 1080 at 60 because I didn't want to shoot anything in 4K, obviously, and having to kind of color grade it and all that. Didn't really want to do that. I just wanted everyone to see what these cameras can do when they are both just unedited, just straight out of the box. Now, obviously, these are action cameras, but they can be used as vlogging tools, especially if you are looking to kind of save money for a camera. And I know that with the chip shortages that are still going on, it's kind of hard to get any type of camera. So people are using, their cell phones, or they're trying to find other tools that they can use for creating content. And GoPros and action cameras, Insta360, are no exception to that. So again, we're just going to kind of go straight into these, and you can decide which one you think is going to be the better of the two, and we're going to get into that now. Now we are shooting on my GoPro Hero 9. This is in 1080 at 60 frames, and I'm shooting in linear mode, which is the field of view, so it's a lot more narrow, so it's more of a vlog style for this, and the audio quality is just directly from the GoPro, and I'm shooting in a flat GoPro color style, so basically there's going to be no editing or grading of the color for the GoPro. It's just how you hear it and how you see it. That is directly how I'm having it. And so this is what the quality you would get from the Hero 9 if you were to take this straight out of the box and you were to shoot directly in 1080 at 60 frames in a linear field of view. Obviously, if you go with a wider field of view, it gets much wider, but this is how I always use my GoPros. It's always in linear view. So we're going to go from my GoPro Hero 9 to the Insta360. Okay, so now we are shooting on my Insta360. This is the 4K Boost Edition. So again, same resolution, 1080 at 60 frames, and the field of view is in linear. The audio quality is the same as with the GoPro, straight out, and my color profile again is standard. There will be no color grading on this whatsoever. I just want you to see the differences between the two straight out the box. And so this is the type of quality that you would get from the Insta360 versus the GoPro Hero 9. Now, there is a difference in terms of the screen. So with the GoPro Hero 9, you get it in 4:3, whereas with the Insta360, you get it in 16:9. So that was kind of an interesting notion that I didn't really know about when I got it. That's just kind of cool. So it really depends on how you do your social media. If you want to shoot it in a 16:9 format, which most people usually do, or if you would prefer the 4:3. If you wanted to do it for like Instagram or for TikTok or anything like that, although technically you can do that also with the Insta360. Now, in terms of stabilization, I have them both at the normal stabilization. This is just what is known as, for the GoPros, called Hyper Smooth. Then you got Hyper Smooth Boost, which is if you need a little bit more stabilization depending on the type of activity that you're using, then you up that. Otherwise, with the Insta360, you get the flow stabilization. There's another one I forget, but right now I just have it in the normal flow stabilization. And again, so this is what you get directly from the Insta360. Now, I did also get the Insta360 lens, which is a 360-degree lens, which I'll also be doing an unboxing and kind of a video test of that, so stay tuned for that. So this is the quality that you're going to get. Now we're going to head home, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the Insta360 and the GoPro Hero 9. So my final thoughts on both the Insta360 One RS and my GoPro Hero 9 is they're both very capable action cameras. Now, for those of you that have been watching my channel know that I've been using GoPros for quite a while. I've had everything from the Hero 4 to the 5, the 7, the Hero Session, and my most current one, which is the Hero 9. And now I'm trying something new, which is obviously the Insta360 One RS. Now, there are a lot of similarities between the two. They're both capable of shooting at 4K at 60. Well, this one shoots at 30, this one shoots at 60, but they are capable of shooting at 4K at least 30 frames a second. They both can do 1080 as well as up to 120. Obviously with the 10 you can do the 240, but you can do slow frame rate videos with these because they both have the ability to do that. Now, where the dissimilarities come in, and what I find more appealing with the Insta360 versus the GoPro Hero 9 is, one, the modular capabilities of this camera over the GoPro Hero 9. So what do I mean by that is just that if I wanted to use this in a 360-degree field of view style of video, or if I wanted to just do like a 360-degree, kind of those little circle photos, I can simply just buy a lens attachment for this, take this apart, attach that, and that's how that goes. The lens is only like $300. But if I want to do that with the GoPro Hero 9, well, obviously it's just an action camera, I can't do that. I would actually have to spend another $400 or $500 for the GoPro Hero Max to do that. And basically this means that I would have to carry around 2 pieces of equipment for the GoPro, whereas with this, all I need is just this and the lens. Now, when it comes to battery life for both, I didn't really see that much of a difference between them. I think the battery life on these is pretty comparable. I didn't really do any like extensive testing with it. This is just for me doing videos, stopping, retaking, and I found that I could go about a day or so without having to fully recharge them. Now, obviously, when it comes to accessories for these, they're about the same. The hookups that you use for the Insta360 are almost the same as what you'd get for the GoPro. Now, when it comes to the touch intuitiveness of both of these cameras, I find that the Insta360 has a much better job of handling that than with the GoPro Hero 9. Now, obviously, if you've had GoPros in the past, that you know how well the touch intuitivity on these is not as good as you would expect it to be, especially with the Hero 10. I hear that it's still having issues with the touch intuitiveness, but with the Insta360, I found that when I need to access something, whether it's to get to a settings or whatnot, it's a simple swipe down or swipe left and right to select the modes. I find that it's much easier on this than it is on the Hero 9. Now, when it comes to price, also, I bought the standalone machine. So this is just the 4K Boost edition. This was $299. When I bought the Hero 9, at least at the time, it was $400. So this was actually $100 more than the Insta360. And for the fact that the Insta360, I can do more with it than I can with the Hero 9, which is why I'm going to be sticking with the Insta360. And I'll be using the GoPro in some capacity, but more likely just kind of sit up on my shelf until I can either sell it or do something with it. But if I was given a choice between the 2 action cameras, and I didn't really know much about action cameras other than what I would just either read up on YouTube or just do my own kind of research, I would probably go for the Insta360 over the GoPro, just for the fact that I can basically, it's a modular camera, which means I can take it apart, add things to it, and it works perfectly fine. Less things for me to carry because all of it's pretty much smaller. Whereas with the GoPro Hero 9, if I want to do any type of 360 style vloggings or pictures, I would actually have to spend another $500 on top of the GoPro, and then there's 2 machines that I would need to carry in my camera bag, which is just as simple as this and the extra lens, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, again, they're perfectly good action cameras. I just find that the Insta360 is slightly better just in the fact that it can do, and it's a modular action camera, whereas the Hero 9 is not. So that is my final thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a GoPro? Do you guys have an Insta360? Are you kind of on the poll list of which one that you want to get? I hope my video was at least helpful in some sense to help you decide which one you want. Leave a comment down below on which one you're thinking about getting, or if you have one, what do you like and dislike about the Insta360 versus yours. Kind of curious to see what people would think about either or. So again, stay tuned for my next video, as I will be doing an unboxing of my Insta360 lens that I just got in the mail today. So I'll be dropping that video down soon once I get a chance to actually get around to doing it. I've been kind of busy with work and a lot of things, so I will be putting out more consistent videos on that. So again, if you're new to my channel, please think about subscribing and hitting that bell notification, that way you don't miss content when I drop it. And if this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up, as these likes do help me create better content. Please feel free to browse my channel. Again, if you want to take a look at my unboxing of the Insta360 or the short vlog I did with just the Insta360, as I did do a short vlog on it as my first unboxing of it, I'll drop a link down below for that video, or it'll be up here in one of these corners, so please feel free to take a look at that video. And again, my name is Black Appealing Apple Guy, and I will see you guys in the next video.